Now that is incredibly closed. I'm gonna try work this out, and ideally we can get inside somehow. I'm just gonna start ringing some doorbells. We have locked in the Death Road Tour tomorrow, which is a mountain bike tour on something called the Death Road. Sorry mum, I don't know if you can see that little stall behind me, but that was a money exchange. If you try pull out cash here, you can get 30% more just by bringing cash into the country. All I care about is getting a haircut. I guess you get a fire with the trim when you come to Bolivia. Welcome to La Paz, Bolivia. We are currently in the bus terminal and we have to find our way with a taxi to the hostel. Do I know what's happening today? No, we got here a lot later than I was expecting. It's almost 4 p.m. I gotta get to this hostel, take a shower. We gotta work some stuff out. Now, I'll see you on the day. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. There is an overnight bus here, which I took. I just got off. We gotta find our way. I was able to exchange money here, which was good. And we're gonna do a slight little lock-in to work out how to get a taxi to where we're going. Because there is no Uber. Oh, there's a bunch of taxis here. What am I talking about? Hola amigo, taxi. Wake up hostel. How much?
20.
20? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
This one? Okay. The weather's interesting. We haven't even left the taxi yet, but seems like a bit's going on. It's such an interesting spot to explore. Problem is, I know nothing about Bolivia. Absolutely nothing. We've made it out. First things first, we're just going to check into the hostel, and then I'll see you guys after, because yeah, got to get these bags down, got to get things sorted, and then see what we're doing. So organise that now. All checked in. We dropped our bags. We're on a mission now. We are on the way to a spot called Marrakesh. Now, what is this spot? I am assuming halal food. It was the only thing that showed up. So inshallah, it is halal food. As we've been vegetarian for probably like 10 days now through Peru, because Cusco and surroundings did not have any halal. So we're gonna get there right now. Until I get some lahmi in me, I am not doing anything else. That's the main priority right now. Whew. Also, while we walk, I do just want to thank the sponsor of this video, Yasim. They are the reason why I'm able to stay connected and share these very videos every single day. If you notice that I'm puffed, it's because La Paz is 3,800 meters above sea level. However, if you want to purchase, use my code KALIM15, link in description, and get 15% off your first purchase. Not on my radar to be walking up a bunch of stairs at almost 4,000 meters elevation. This city is high up, very high up. Marrakesh. I really hope it's halal. Let's find out. See, halal? Halal. You Muslim?
Chicken? She's stoke.
Halal. I think. I hope so. I mean, yeah. This is what we got going on. It's a pretty cozy spot. Got a bit of everything. It's interesting because there's Hebrew on the menu as well. So instead of writing in Arabic, they're writing in Hebrew. So I wonder. I'm gonna ask, but I'm not gonna film all that. So I'm gonna get to the source of who owns this spot and we'll work that out. Quick little update on the menu, food, halal, all that. I spoke to the guy and I asked him a few questions about how the meat was killed and slaughtered and why there's Hebrew in the menu and everything. So the guy said that his great-great-grandfather was Lebanese. The owner is a Lebanese Christian. Now, I asked him who slaughters the meat. He says he does. Yeah, so I was wondering, is there not a Muslim that slaughters it, this and that, whatever. And he said that it is, well, yeah, that the owner did it, and in some cases it can be halal based on how he did it. So if he hand slaughtered it, if he did in the name of Allah, then it is considered. But if he says anything as if it is in the name of Christ, then it is not. And the reason why there is Hebrew on the menu over Arabic is that there's a lot more visitors who speak Hebrew than Arabic. Anyway, inshallah it's all good. You say Bismillah, inshallah it's okay, but yeah, still a bit on the fence, to be honest. I might call my uncle and try and work it out. So we have consulted and we have got some word back. I spoke to a relative of mine, a very beautiful relative of mine. And yeah, so he said that obviously it is preferred to eat halal, something that has been killed by a Muslim, but however, if there isn't the option, you are able to eat by the book. So yeah, I know in the past I said that there's always halal options because there's always vegetarian, and I still stand by that. However, it is still Islamically permissible to eat meat from the people by the book, as long as they've killed it in a certain way. And speaking to the waiter here, yeah, he did answer all the questions that I had based on the Islamic ruling, and as well the owner is Lebanese Christian, so he should be well aware of what halal meat is considered. I'm going to assume that it is halal and we can go ahead and eat it. So this is kusa right here, which does have lamb in it. This is new for me because it is halal, but it feels a bit different, you know. I don't know. Since yeah, Bismillah, it's halal. It's nice. I've been going away at the baba ganoush as well, which has been pretty solid. And then we have kifta right here. It tastes like kifta. Solid. Shall I eat this? Just got mint tea. And I'll see you at the next spot. Don't know where that is. We're going to work that out. Just finished up at the restaurant. I'll be honest, probably won't eat there again, just based on the fact that, like, although it is Islamically correct, I would prefer to eat halal that was slaughtered by a Muslim. Alhamdulillah, it is what it is. Like, it was decent food. It was alright. It did the job. But yeah, inshallah, I saw another place that ideally is halal as well. He was wearing a jalabiya and a thawb, so potentially that could be halal. I hope so anyway. But for now, we've done some research in the restaurant as well. We found something to do for tomorrow now, or potentially tonight as well. So we're going to talk to some people, and I'll update you on what we end up landing on for this journey in La Paz. Okay, so we have locked in what is the Death Road Tour tomorrow, which is a mountain bike tour on something called the Death Road, which is, yeah, sorry mum, you're going to see this a lot later. Inshallah, it all goes well. Right now, ideally we're going to try to find a money exchange. I spoke to the guy and he said that it is constantly changing. So the rate that I got this morning was about $1 USD to 8 Bolivar, or Bolivian dollars, I don't know what it's called. But he said this area, what the general rate should be $1 US to 10. And the official rate is $1 US to like 6.9. So it's a bit all over the place now. We've got to get cashed up. If you try pull out cash here, or you try like use an ATM or pay card, you get the official rate, which is like 6.9 something, which is awful. You can get 30% more just by bringing cash into the country. So ideally we're going to switch some cash now, and then I actually just want to go to a mosque, man. It's Friday today. We missed Jummah. We wanted to get here early. We weren't able to. Honestly, I'm gonna get a haircut as well, but I might get a haircut. I want to go to the mosque. I want to pray Jamia. Inshallah, that's the goal. Hola, you want a photo? Vlogging. How much for a haircut? 20? Okay. I need to get cash. Money exchange. Yeah, I come back. Okay. All right. We may have found a spot to get a haircut. So let's get some cash and then we'll go back. La Paz is an interesting spot. We got a bit going on here. The money exchange I tried to go to, it's a public holiday today, so unfortunately they were closed. However, we go this direction. He said that there's a street you can walk down. There's more money exchange. I don't know if you can see that little store behind me, but that was a money exchange. So everywhere was closed. They were actually just packing up, which is crazy because it's a public holiday. Yeah, so alhamdulillah we were able to get some cash, as we were cash less, but now we are cash more. All right, now we're gonna find a taxi. Oh, coconuts. And we're gonna go past the hostel first. We're gonna find a taxi and then inshallah go to the mosque. Because yeah, haven't been to a mosque in maybe 10 days now. and you feel it. If you're not going to Juma, especially because now it's Friday. Actually, last time I was in a mosque, that was when? Did I go to one in Lima? I don't think I did. Would have been in El Salvador 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, we didn't get Juma last week. Cusco doesn't have any halal, doesn't have a mosque. Today as well got here really late, so we missed Juma. I know you don't have to go when you're traveling, but I do enjoy going. So inshallah we'll go. I think we'll get Isha there. Inshallah, that's the goal at least. We're tired. Let's find this spot. Source a taxi. I don't think we're going the right way, but we manage. That was a hectic taxi ride. It was a bit of a mission. We had to go all sorts. We made it though. Mezquita As-Salam. Okay, that looks very close to me. Now that is incredibly closed. Okay, alright, I'm gonna try work this out, and ideally we can get inside somehow. I'm just gonna start ringing some doorbells. So it would seem Labor Day has thrown a massive spanner in the works. The mosque is closed, I couldn't work out how to get in. So unfortunately no mosque visit today, and it is getting late. However, there is a chance. There was a market right next to our spot. It's called the Witches Market, which could be worth a visit. We're gonna go back that direction anyway, so if it cuts to that, we're there. If it doesn't, I got nothing. I don't know what else. We're not going out. I hear too much music down that way. So we'll see that in 3, 2, 1. So we have made it to the Witches Market. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like a shop district with a bunch of stuff on the, I don't know, streets. I really have no idea. However, I've decided I don't care about shopping. All I care about is getting a haircut. So we're gonna find a spot to get a haircut. But La Paz, I'll explore you better in a few days. However, tomorrow we've got the death bike, and right now we'll get a haircut. Or if we find anything interesting, we'll check it out as well. We've got a Lebanon flag. Not bad, eh? As this definitely touristy area. Go find that guy that we spoke to about the haircut earlier. I think it was the next street. Yeah, next street down. We'll find him and we'll get a cut. I'm also very tired because we are quite above sea level. So it's taking it out of me again. We've got to acclimatise once again. Yeah. Oh, you got a bunch of stuff. It's alright. Oh, that's what they mean. That's what they mean when they say Witches Market. Hola, amigo. Cut hair? Kafil? It's okay? How much for a haircut? Like fade, yeah? And this one trim shorter. Just like trim on the side. This one shorter. Yeah, fade.
Zero.
See. Okay. Maybe just like this. You know?
Boards fade?
Okay.
I'm not sure. Low.
Yeah.
Low.
See.
No.
That's the only thing. Un poco Spanish, puta, no?
Puta mujer mala.
Everyone. Puta.
Ok, amigo, listo.
Okay.
Ok, amigo, thank you. Gracias.
Ciao.
Ciao, amigo, te cuidas.
Not bad. Fresh trim. Yeah, so we ended up getting a haircut, and it was 80 Bolivaro, I think. Well, they just have fires just going on outside on the street. Well, I guess you get a fire with the trim when you come to Bolivia. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, so I got a trim. It was 80 Bolivaros, I don't know, which is roughly 8 USD, so about 12 Australian dollars. And yeah, I gave him 100 because he did a good job and he was a cool guy. So yeah, looking all right for the rest of this journey, inshallah. Now, that has been the day. Unfortunately, there wasn't as much on as I would have liked to do. We did get stitched up with the bus, however, we managed to fit a little bit in. We ate some halal, we explored some spots, we got a haircut. But yeah, inshallah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe as it will allow me to continue sharing this beautiful world with the world. And I'll see you all tomorrow. يلا السلام عليكم. We have made it to El Jeque, the only halal spot that I've found so far in Bolivia.